Well, hello champions, and welcome back to It's DawnyWawnyTime. DawnyWawny is here today with a new video. Hope y'all are feeling good and feeling blessed and feeling awesome, honey. I hope y'all are hanging on with that working on me challenge thing. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's not what this video is about today. This video is about today. We're going to do a wear test on a new foundation that I have been wearing for about a week. I got some thoughts on the foundation. The foundation is called Hue Noir. It's the True Matte. It's the, okay, see. We can't see. It's the True Hues Flawless Matte, True Hues Flawless Matte Finish Foundation. That's what it looks like. I am in the color Toffee. You can purchase this at Target. I purchased mine from Target. It runs around $12 or so. They're about $12, $13. It does come with a pump. And today we're going to do a wear test on this. Now it says that it is a matte finish, a flawless matte finish. I would say that it's more like a semi-matte finish. Okay, I'm wearing it. And we're going to do this wear test today. Let me just put out a little bit on my hand. Y'all can see that's just a little bit. It spreads well. It's a very soft formula. Very soft formula. I have tried it with a brush. I have tried it with a beauty blender. I think the beauty blender works better, but a brush, I come back behind it and I buff it in with a brush like I do with all of my foundations. So we are going to just wear this today. I'm in my office right now, so you see it in the natural light. And we're going to see what it looks like at the end of the day. Now, the shine that you see a little bit is highlight that I have on. What I am rocking on my lips today is this Too Faced. It's the Too Faced. It's from the Peachy line. And it's called He's With Me. And that's the packaging for it. Very, very, very cute packaging. I purchased this in TJ Maxx for $5.99, y'all. And that's what it looks like there. We're going to do a swatcheroo. One swipe. That is one swipe. And as you can see, I am wearing this today. I have just a little bit of this Wet n Wild lip gloss. It's from their Zodiac line. It is in the color Capricorn. And I just have this because I am a Capricorn. And I just have this. I'm going to put it right here. That's it right there. And I just had this in the middle of my lip. Let me just put a little bit on the top there. And it kind of like just gave it like a different shine. I put a little bit on the top here on the swatch. So that's what I'm wearing on my lips. So we're going to come back at lunchtime. I'm not going to blot. And we're going to see what it looks like at lunchtime. So I will see you in a few. Well, hello champions, and I am here with the first check-in. It is now 1 o'clock p.m. I am on my lunch break, headed back to work. I've already eaten, and I just wanted to check in so that y'all can get a look-see. I do not see anything breaking up. I think it's staying in place pretty stinking well. Just zoom in a little bit so y'all can really get a good look. I haven't blotted, but when I go back to work, I will be blotting with my Milani face powder. And I'm just going to blot this area in here just a little bit in my T-zone. But other than that, I think it's holding up pretty stinking good. Yeah, I do. So I'll be back at the end of the day when I get home to give you a final look-see. And by the way, I have not touched up my lipstick since this morning when y'all saw it. And I done ate M&Ms and drunk coffee and all kind of stuff. So I'm thinking that this is really good buy for $6 at TJ Maxx. Yes. And again, it's a Too Faced lipstick. But yeah, I think it's holding up pretty good. Pretty stinking good. So I will see you guys when I come back at the end of the day, and that's when I'll give you my final thoughts, give you a final look-see, and all that good stuff. See you then. Yes, we gonna see ya then. Well, hello, champions, and welcome back to DawnyWawnyTime. That's It's DawnyWawnyTime. Child, y'all don't know what I've been going through to film this last piece of stinking footage for my thoughts on the foundation that I've been wearing all week. Child, I don't have a piece of equipment, not a phone, I got 3 cameras. I can't get no sound out of none of them. I don't know what is really going on. But you know what? The devil is a lie. We're going to get it worked out. Finally, I figured out what was going on with my phone, why I couldn't get no sound. It was on mute. How did it get on mute? I don't know. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We filming now, and that's all that matters. I am here to let y'all know what I think about this doggone foundation right here. This is the Hue Noir True Hues Flawless Matte Foundation. Pick it up at your local Target stores. It runs about $12.99, $13. Okay? I am wearing this foundation. It is the end of the day. I have not blotted not one time today. Okay? I have blotted the other day. That yesterday when you saw that footage, I did blot, but today I used a different primer. I got this sample with the order from Beautylish. It's the Biodermum Sebum Pore Refiner. And it is supposed to stop the oils from coming through. You don't use it all over your face. You only use it where you're oily. I put it pretty much in my nose area here. This is the first thing that gets real shiny. I put a little bit in my T-zone here, and a little bit right there. Then I followed that up, and every place else I used the Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. And I have dry skin, except for my T-zone has a tendency to get oily. And so I put this every place else other than where I had put this. This stuff really, really works very well. I set my foundation with this Morphe Continuing Setting Mist. I am really liking this setting mist. It comes out very, very fine. Very fine. Very fine, and it just in one spray it'll get your whole face because it kind of like spreads out, and it's very, very fine mist. I am really liking this. I get this at Ulta for $15. So those were the products that I use, and it's nothing out of the order that I don't use when I do my foundation. When I do my test, I do the foundation, I wear the foundation like I normally would. I normally would apply it to my face with a beauty blender, and then I buff it in with a buffing brush. I normally will set it with some type of powder. I just happen to use, that was not what I used. I happen to use this Bare Minerals, the original Mineral Veil. I got this from TJ Maxx, y'all, for $12.99. I sure did, and it really, really works very nice. It's a translucent powder, so it doesn't show up. So I set it with that. And it lasted. This is the end of the day. It is now 6:30 in the evening. I have had this on since about 5 o'clock this morning, and I have not blotted one time. So I think I found my combination, which is this Sebum here, because I have tried so many things in my T-zone to keep me from not having to blot. I've also tried the Boscia No Pores No Shine T-zone treatment. I don't know. Anyway, it's not about that. It's about this foundation. You get 1 ounce. It comes with a pump. Let me just squeeze a little out so that y'all can see. It did. I think this is kind of neutral. I'm in the color tawny, by the way. I think this is neutral because it goes on kind of like grayish looking to me. But as you can see, once I blend it out and it sets, it looks, this is what I'm looking like. I don't have on any colored powder. Like I said, I put on translucent powder because I didn't want anything to mess with the actual color of the foundation. So let's just get into the deets about this foundation from what my experience was with it. The first thing, let's just get it out the way. Do I like this foundation? Yes, I think it's a nice foundation for me. I have dry skin, oily a tendency to have an oily T-zone. Let me look at the few notes that I took down for this foundation. I got an all-day wear out of it, as you can see. I don't think that there is too much. I don't really have anything like spots where you can't see the foundation. I will say that I did not experience that it oxidized. The color that it set on my face when I applied it, that's the color that I have on my face right now, which is what it is. I believe that this is like a soft matte. It doesn't dry out my skin. It's not heavy on my skin. I don't feel like I have anything on my face. I feel like I've just got on some powder, okay? It blended well with the brush and a beauty blender. Like I said, I applied it with the beauty blender, which is what I do with all of my foundations. And then I come back and buff it into my skin with a nice, dense buffing brush. And it blended in well. I will say that it will set. It starts to set once you start to blend it in. That was my experience. You have a little time to work with it, but not a whole lot. You don't want to be putting it, dotting it on your face and then going and talking on the phone and then thinking you're going to come back and blend it in, because you will get, you know, some spotchiness and have some difficulty blending it in. If you go ahead and apply it, blend it, buff it in, you shouldn't have any problems with the blending part of it, that is. I thought that it transferred. It does transfer a little bit, just a tiny bit. I did not experience any transfer on any of my clothing, my collars, my shirts, or my sweaters, any of that was around my neck. I didn't experience any transfer with it. But I know if I put my hand and I go like this, you know, you can get like a little trace of it on there. But I don't even think it was that much anyway, because I'm not missing anything really from my face. I think that if I was to have to like come home, or I was supposed to go out and meet some people after work, I think that all I would have to do is freshen up my face with a spray and put on freshen up with my lipstick, maybe powder my little T-zone just a little bit. I would be good to go. I would be good to go. Overall, I think that this is a pretty decent foundation. They have many shades. This is geared towards melanated skin. So you have lighter melanated and very deep melanated skin, and there's 3 different versions. They have a full-on, full coverage, full and straight in your face matte foundation. Then they have this, which in my opinion is a soft matte foundation. And then I do believe that they have a like a luminous type of foundation. Now I did try it with the powder, the face powder, which is right here. It's the Hue Beauty Set Me Setting Powder. I'm in the color Amber. This I want to say was like $10 maybe. It was okay. I am not a fan so much of this setting powder. I'm going to have to try this with other foundations, because I don't know if it was this foundation that gave me that hint of like a neutral undertone where it's like a taupey gray-like undertone, or if it was this powder. I'm going to have to try this powder with other foundations. But did it set the foundation? Yes, the powder did set the foundation. It's just that I don't know if this is the right color or what. So I'm going to have to try this with other foundations. But overall, I really enjoyed this foundation. I will continue to wear this foundation for the price. You can't beat it. Y'all should go out and give it a try if you see it in your Target stores. So that's it. Finally, after all of this chaos I had going on trying to film, I finally got this little segment done. I thank you all for coming to my channel, spending some time. Let me know in the comments down below what y'all think about this foundation. Let me know in the comments if you tried this foundation and what you thought about it on your skin. Let me know if you thought this was the right color or if I should go a little darker or a little lighter. I'm not quite sure. I could go a little lighter. I don't necessarily think I could go a little darker, but maybe I could go a little lighter. Maybe I could mix it with other foundations and see how it works. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. So thank you so much, champions, for stopping by, checking out this review and wear test. If you have not subscribed, please do. We have a lot of fun over here. It's a very positive channel. I keep it that way. We uplift one another. We have fun. We cry. We pray. We tell stories. We do a lot of stuff over here. So if you like what you see so far, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're there, hit that little bell next. That'll help a sister out. Give this video a like, because that also helps a sister out. And until the next video, champions, y'all be the best that y'all can be. Remember, hashtag what? Working on me. Yes, we are all a work in process. Right. A work in progress. Okay? God still loves you. Love yourself. Mwah. Smooches.